Alright. Hey guys, HS the Gal here. Just tell you, we do have a problem. Of course, I'm in the back rooms and stuff, but this is a lot more serious on VR chat itself. Up, and I'll tell you my side story and stuff. I met a friend in Green Hill. He was down and all that. We fought through some struggles and all that, but this particular one ended up curveballing and badly. One, it started off by carjack, and we figured out he was a spy, and I kicked him out of the group, kicked him out of the friend group and stuff. And then tells Foxy 23, I believe, end up sexual harassing him and stuff. Like, he acted like a good person at first, but he turned around and sexually harassed, and we blocked him. Me and my friend blocked him, and he keeps on targeting my friend and Jedi a lot. Alright, I want to straight up tell you some of his name just to save. Me and Jedi have been dealing with it. I've been sending report tickets. There is an active police investigation and stuff on Tails. It was Foxy 23. And he's been lying, manipulating and stuff, and having Jedi's old friends turn against him, and trashing the death of Jedi's mom and little brother. I did not like this at all, and this needs to stop. This is basically was the second offense this happened, and we do have Tails blocked, and Carjack and Arkham. Arkham is a little kid, 12-year-old, not supposed to be in VR chat, and he is basically a separate situation in a way, but I don't know if it's the same situation. And because how closely stuff kind of weaved in to each other.
Yeah.
And I'm with my friend, and right here, to up with this shit. It was what Tails is doing, and is using his friend, sending sexual shit to Jedi's Discord and stuff. If you see this video, have awareness of them. Report them for like the stuff they've been
For
doing.
behavior and all their actions, because they're
Yeah.
doing is not only targeted harassment, not to mention sexual harassment,
Yep.
but it's already put Jedi into a very unstable mental state in terms of his depression. His emotions just completely shutting himself off from basically everybody to himself being potentially suicidal in a sense where we may need to have more than just law enforcement, but someone to, if they see Jedi, to actually give him some comfort to make sure that he's not alone or suffering like the people that are continuously trying to harass, manipulate, and have a whole entire army of negativity just make him feel worse. when I last met Jedi, it was basically yesterday. He was feeling down, and I thought I would help him out because, again, we all suffer from traumas, mental abuse, mental health issues, and other conditions, but in a sense of bullying, harassment, and getting people to a point where they're going to take their own lives and mention to me that they don't want to actually feel any emotions at all and just be a complete entire robot is enough red flags for me to step in to say people that have pushed them to their limits to wanting to be nothing but an empty vessel is just something that should not be the solution in terms of the conflict, and the fact that the people that I already know have been blocked by the two that are involved in this situation. They need to learn the hard way. If you keep doing the same actions, consequences will be applied. Police investigations alone or other stuff. Eventually, you will be banned for those actions, especially the terms of service of Discord, as well as the terms of service of VR chat mentioning abuse, behavior, sexual abuse, and everything else, can also be reported, traced, and also be used in the court of law. So, in case of any more of these violations continue to go towards you or anybody else that you care for, please report those people for their behavior, how they sound on the mic, and in terms of other stuff. And always remind yourselves to keep them blocked at all times. And if you have a friend with you, please just go to them to a different world or talk to them on Discord or any other platform. And hopefully, your mental state will not be as broken as how I felt when I first met Jedi, who I believe needs as much more comfort, support, as an actual love in his life because the poor man is struggling and nobody needs to feel like that. No one ever needs to feel like that.
Mm-hmm. Plus, Static Hex, I'm also telling you off too. You are in the room with them and you could have stopped that shit. You are a YouTuber too. You should have stopped that shit. I'm telling you off. I know I'm small channel compared to yours, but I'm telling you off. If you want to have a conversation, have it with me. Also, you are on block. Yeah, Static is a YouTuber.
Hmm.
One of Jedi's old friends too. And they're like they turning old friends against each other.
Yeah,
Should
this
we?
is why he
Should I go?
deserves all that support to begin with, because in terms of getting other people, friends or old friends to go at him is just the lowest of lows in terms of low hanging fruit.
Yeah,
You don't go to those levels of manipulation and getting people to do your own dirty work when you can just do it yourself. Because
yeah.
not only is that cowardly in terms of what the people are already doing to him, it just really shows that they lack a backbone and an actual pair to actually say their actual reasons of why they're attacking in the first place and why they're trying to make a person's life a living misery when their lives are already going through hell, when people should be supporting them and making their lives feel a little bit less
Less hellish.
destructive in hell than it already is.
And yeah, it is true.
And
They
if
need
people
to
can't,
quit do
yeah,
that.
and the fact that his old friends and other people aren't doing that just makes me ask, what the hell is wrong with you people? Why
Yeah,
are you doing what you're doing, is this what your family wanted you to do in terms of your development in life? Would you feel the exact same way if I did the same thing to you if you had a parent that was dead or anything else that's been taken away from you? How would you feel if I did the exact same thing to you every night and day, sending you explicit images and all sorts of other stuff? How long would you take until you get to the point where you want to take your own life away? And to a point where I don't care that you're going to be in the ground suffering in hell where most of you people actually belong. How do you think anybody would feel when you're gone? I mean, it's one less tragic person in the world, but at the same time,
Plus, they wanted this
life's a
war.
life.
They getting
And the
more.
fact, yeah, the fact that you're getting more is enough to say, when is you both going to come to an even ground and actually just stop what you're doing and actually think before you act? Don't
They
need more people to off themselves in terms of suicide, and yet suicide rates in like America and other places are up by like more than 60% and not by just political means, but by the amount of online bullying and bullying in schools and other places in general. So, congratulations, you're making the human race even more stupid than it is, and making the human race worthless than actually making it worth a damn. Actually think before you do anything like this.
mm-hmm.
Or otherwise, you're just gonna be just like every other criminal and stuff that deserves to be in jail or deserves to be on the chopping block. Because once you go to that level, there's no point in coming back. People deserve a second chance, but if people are just gonna keep on doing this over and over again, your life is just meaningless to everybody that supported you and actually gave a crap about you in the first place.
Like
And that's just my harsh 2 cents on that.
if they want to go after somebody, they're going to have to go after my ass.
They have to come after me too. I've dealt with far worse.
Yep. Yep. They're going to have to come after me and talk shit to me instead of Jedi.
Hmm?
I'd rather them do that than fucking with him.
Sure.
So, Tails, Declaration of War for you. Between me. You fucked with the wrong group of friends.
Sure.
Alright. Should I turn off the recording?
Yep.
Yeah. Alright. If y'all watch the whole video and stuff, thank you. And if you see them, please throw in a report on site or just interact with
It'll
them
be on the
enough.
site.
Yeah.
It'll be mostly for behavior or and you have to type in the behavior of them just as in causing mental harm to a person that's already mentally broken in terms of their personal life.
Plus,
Followed
they
by abuse and
also.
bullying. And I'm pretty sure they throw death threats and that stuff to him in the first place, which makes it even worse. But still, you can still report that for abusive behavior,
Plus, if y'all counter them.
death threats, harassment, bullying, and other stuff. You can
If,
do the same on Discord as well, but that'll take a little bit longer because Discord takes a while to deal with reports, and VR chat takes about maybe a couple of days at best. But at the same time, the more people that are reporting it, and Discord and VR chat are on top of what's going on, the easier things will get. Because we don't need more people to be ending their own lives, not in on Discord or other social medias. It's a community for us to grow, learn, adapt, and do new things rather than be what life is already is. We don't need more of a decline in humanity. We need an increase of brain power and things we can do together in terms of not just growing as a community, but as friends and making more things on top of our storylines together to help us get to new heights instead of new lows.
Yep. What else? I lost myself thinking what I to say. Oh, yeah. If y'all see Static Hex, of course he's a YouTuber. It tell him do the same thing, report him and stuff. Plus, tell him he went into the wrong side of the corner.
Mm.
Cause yeah, I haven't even talked to Static myself in this, and I know what side he is basically on now. So, also if you see them on VR chat itself, if and communicate with them, turn around, report them later on
Mm-hmm.
because they like to lie pretty good and stuff. So, it's gonna be the end of
And you
the
do have,
uh,
technically, you do have the power to also record them in terms of your own safety reasons and actual have evidence to back up the claims as well. So you can also do that in case you really need to. But yeah, that's where I'll end on that.
Yep, this is gonna be the end of the video. Thank you for sticking by. And hope y'all have a wonderful day on VR chat and any other social media. Uh, and I wish you luck in life, if and well, well, this big heading off.